Hey Sagittarius, happy Monday. I might pop on live after this, so if you're around and wanting to chat or wanting to have a mini personal reading for the low price of $10 holla, then I'll see you there. Um, this definitely is ringing out uh, eh, for someone in a relationship. Okay, either you're in a relationship or you've been struggling with a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, it can be family, it can be even a business partnership. So you decide based on your life, right? But underneath the deck was very interesting because this is a lot about conflict resolution and how do we come together. Two of Cups, really getting on the same page, I feel here, or getting back to a time when we were more copacetic, when we agreed on things, when our goal was the same. And I feel like here your goal may be the same, because we're Six of Pentacles and the Strength card. How can we work together? How can we meet each other halfway on these challenges? And I feel like that's going on, and I feel like that's a really good energy that says you want to work things out. You just maybe are not really sure how, and that's okay too, but there seems to be a willingness, and I think like that's the most important thing in a relationship, honestly. I mean, yes, trust, respect, loyalty, all those things are important, but without willingness, what do we got? You know what I mean? Because here we have the universe, which is all about co-creating and how you think about it. And there is the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. There is definitely wanting things to work out, wanting for the long term. But with the Two of Swords, there's also, but I don't see how. I just can't see how this works out. How do we get to the Ten of Pentacles? Right? It's deep. It's deep, but there is a willingness to do the work. There really is. But there's also, there seems to be some sort of, maybe it's even a power struggle to win. So there is a need to really watch your words, because I feel like this is about groundwork in order to win. Like, and with the Five of Swords and all of this energy, you definitely want things to work out, but really be mindful of what you say because of how it can be perceived, especially with the Knight of Swords. That especially rings true, because the Knight of Swords can come out sounding arrogant, self-serving, and that may be happening when you're really trying to say, well, I'm doing these things so that we have a future together. I'm doing this personal work so that we can be together. And there's a way to word that without sounding like, I don't know, self-absorbed or whatever. And I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying, though, perception is everything, right? And so part of the groundwork for you may be, I'm not going to blurt things out anymore. I'm going to watch how I say things, because as Sagittarians, often we do not. I'm just keeping it real. We say what's on our mind, we say what we're thinking, and under the guise of, well, it's the truth, but people can't always handle the brutality of it. And so I think that may be part of what interferes here, because there's a soft energy that comes in which is, tangled threads, right? Untangle complexities with patience, discovering clarity in transitions, which is all about changing, right? So there's a softness coming in to help deal with these issues. And the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And that is like, there's something soft happening in which there are feelings coming to, and I believe that Mars is in Cancer. So interesting. But it's like opening up about your feelings, but it's very soft, and maybe the key to this is more softness, is like Queen of Cups energy opposed to the Five of Swords. There doesn't need to be a winner here. And it really comes from a good place for you. It comes from a place of, I'm unwilling to give up on this, and it just may really affect how you say things. So, don't shoot the messenger. I said what I said. And lastly, we end with threads of serenity. Practice daily meditation to cultivate a peaceful mind, enhancing your ability to cope with life's challenges. So definitely really thinking things out first, right? Like not just thinking, but, having some quiet time, meditation. Temperance is balance. Things can come together into a balanced space. And once you focus on that, the problems and the arguments and all of that just don't seem as important, because we have the Four of Cups. So, temperance and the Four of Cups is like bringing into balance what went wrong or what's been going wrong. Or maybe I'm focusing too much on what's going wrong, and Page of Cups, and not focusing on expressing my feelings enough, not focusing on finding new solutions that come from a heart space enough. And I'm all about heart-centered living. And so this is really like, I feel like this is food for thought for whoever's been struggling inside of relationships. And even business partnerships are relationships. Everything's relational. Everything. So on the bottom is the Nine of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ten of Swords. Woo-hoo. With the Tower. And the King of Swords. It's kind of like, wow. How you feel keeps going back and forth. But there needs to be an end to the pain, to the hurt, to the arguments. You know that already. I really feel like there's just this energy of, I don't know exactly what to do. And I feel like if you meditate on it and really try to get in touch with your temperance energy, in terms of being an alchemist and taking things that kind of suck and making them better, or seeing how the kind of sucking can make things better. I really feel like that's the alchemist in Sagittarius. Oh, wow. Okay, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. So let's see where this is leading you, Sagittarius. Where is this leading, Sagittarius? My YouTube collective. My biggest supporters. Gang, gang. Where is this leading, Sagittarius? Three of Swords, which can be healing. Because, and it can also be you, Sagittarius, understanding the other person's truth. Where is this leading Sagittarius? Maybe even acknowledging your own pain. Because we as Sagittarians, we don't like to be unhappy. Page of Wands. Moving on. Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like instead of being bogged down by the pain, you're going to take this to acknowledge the other person's pain. It's kind of like there's my truth, there's your truth, and there's the actual truth, right? So you are coming to some healing, even though it hurts. Acknowledging the other person's hurt as well. And saying, and letting that fuel a new beginning. You know, the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands is like a new direction. And feeling excited about that. Feeling optimistic, you know. Okay. I really like that. I feel like that's really beautiful. Really beautiful, Sag. So that's what I have for you. Toodles.